Hey, it's Matt Ward, the Offbeat Agent. Did you just buy a home? Congratulations. Let's go over the top 5 things that you should not forget before moving into that home. Let's go. You did it. You bought a home. You found one. You put an offer in. It was accepted, and now you've closed. And it's time to take the keys, put them in the door, unlock that puppy, and make it yours. But here's the problem. There's 5 things that a lot of people forget to do when they first move into their home that I think are imperative. Number 5, clean that house or pay someone to clean that house. No matter how good of a job the people who moved out of the house you're buying did, it's still going to be dirty. And you're going to need to clean it. It's not going to be up to your standard, and the more things you move, the more dirt you will find. Spend one day going into the house and cleaning it thoroughly, or pay someone to clean it properly. Number 4, order filters. That means furnace filters, and if you have water on your refrigerator, water filters for your refrigerator. The furnace filters are a very important part of the life of your furnace. Keeping it able to breathe is going to keep allergens out of the air, and it's going to keep your furnace functioning properly. Check the make and model of your furnace and see online what the recommendation is for changing the furnace filters, but I recommend when you first move in to change your furnace filter after the first month and have at least 4 to 8 furnace filters on hand for the first year in that home. A lot of dust gets stirred up when you move into a house and when the people that sold it to you move out of the house, so it's important to make sure that your ductwork is clear of debris and dust by making sure the filters are new and clean. Number 3, change your address. You no longer live at that house, you live at this house. So change your address to the new house you're about to move into. Also, make sure if you're getting mail from the previous owner that you communicate to them and let them know that they need to change their address. Sometimes this happens weeks in, you're still getting mail from the other people, just make sure they've done an address change. Also, if you're getting things shipped to you at your current place, make sure they're getting shipped to your new place, and that goes for Amazon or any online shopping that you do. And don't forget this part, very important. Tell mom and dad what the new address is and have them update all the places where they order stuff and send it for you so they're not sending stuff to your old address. No joke, my mom was sending stuff to my old house in Tennessee for 2 years after I had moved because she just forgot to remove it from her Amazon list of addresses. Number 2, meet your neighbors, you savage. You gotta find out who they are, what they're into, get their phone number, put it in your phone, put neighbor next to their name, and then also give them your contact information, you silly son of a bitch. Make sure that you can communicate with your neighbors. Even if your neighbors don't like to be communicated with, it's good to have their contact information if shit goes sideways. And you really should get to know your neighbors. They're part of your neighborhood. Be part of your neighborhood. And the number 1 most important thing that you should not forget before you move into your new house, before you put any of your shit in your new house, change the locks. You don't know who has copies of keys of the locks that are on the house that you just bought. Change your locks. I recommend getting an electronic lock for one of the doors, preferably a back door of the house. That way you can have other people come over and check on the house when you are away. This is just something I do personally, and I think it's been great. I never have to use my keys when I get out of my car. I simply punch in a 4-digit code, and I'm in. There you go. The top 5 things you should remember before you move into the house you just bought. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can check out the other videos that I have on this channel. It's a growing channel, or don't do it. I don't give a fuck.